What's going on YouTube? I got to take one of my splitters for fixing today. What's happened is the pull cord is not coming back, and this is a new pull cord assembly, and I had it rented out and for some reason it wouldn't go back in. So I'm gonna get that tested out. I've heard that there's a problem with these Honda GC and GX motors, so it's a common thing. So I'm gonna take it down to the repair shop and I'm gonna get it fixed. Also, one time when I was renting out, I actually dropped the splitter off the truck and it flipped upside down, and it was when it was really cold. So what happened was this return line hose broke. So I replaced that, but now what's happened, as you could see, it's all kinked up, right? It's all compressed. So I'm gonna take it to the repair guy. I can do this stuff myself, some of it, but some of it I just don't bother with. I'd rather get out there and make money while the stuff's getting repaired. You know, some people say you take it to the repair guy, it costs money, but at the same time, I could drop it off and go make a few bucks in the meantime, and that'll pay for it too. I might even make more. I'm gonna take this thing in and get it repaired, but also I'm testing out a little theme song for the channel, and I'm gonna get it playing when I hook up the machine here. I want to run a copyright test. Now, when you upload a video, it does a copyright check to begin with, but sometimes you can pass the copyright check and then the music will, or then whatever is copyrighted, it could pop up later that it is copyrighted. So I'm going to run it in my video and have it going for a while and have it uploaded, and you know, hopefully after a month or two that I get no copyright checks for it. Just trying to improve the videos and everything, make the channel a little better, do some better editing, do some better effects, and just add more stuff that I don't really have. So definitely hope on bringing in more viewers and engaging the viewers that I have. Last night I was here till like 2 in the morning splitting the pile, and it seems like it never ends. I got a lot done, but what helps me is when I get the boiler wood going, because these are bigger than firewood pieces, and I just throw these in the bin and it helps reduce the pile pretty quickly. But also I've had a lot of cutting done, so there's a lot of these blocks that are ready to go. I can see I'm almost done this load I picked up at the tree service the other day, and I was trying to put that video out. It was the first part of my last video, but some of the video didn't actually work out, and it actually screwed up the upload, and then YouTube wouldn't upload it. So, but yeah, this is some multi-species that I got. There was a bunch of black locust, there was some ash there was a bunch of sugar maple, which I don't really need right now. Funny thing, I'm gonna go pick up 2 loads of sugar maple, so I was hoping to split some of this wood and reduce the pile a little bit more till I get that maple in, and then possibly throw some of this wood further back. But for now, let's just get the machine on the truck and take it over to the repair guy. All right, here goes the new theme song. There it is, guys. There's my new theme song. I know, you know, on YouTube you don't really make a whole long intro because everybody skips the intro, but that's going to be part of my theme music that I'll play throughout the videos. So wish me luck, and hopefully it goes through. All right, let's go drop this thing off. It's just down the street. Yeah, last night, I'll include some footage from last night. It was wildlife extravaganza. I came over to the yard and there was a coyote And I try to chase him off just to protect the territory, you know what I mean? You don't want those things coming around and feeling confident, right? But he was just like playing a game, and then next thing you know, I see him start chewing on something like as if he was eating, trying to tell me he was hungry. And he was actually chewing on something, and what it was a drinking box of this stuff called peanut punch. I'm not sure if it might have been mine. I don't throw my trash out on the street, but it might have slipped out of my truck when I'm going into the wood yard, in and out and opening the door and getting out and stuff. So it might have been mine. Most likely would have been mine. But anyways, he was trying to chew on that, and so I guess he was hungry, looking for food. So he wasn't too scared. He was right in front of the truck basically. It was nighttime, so I didn't get the best footage, but you can see him sitting there chewing on the thing and then getting up and running away. And then I don't know if it was a giant rat or whatever, but I saw that thing running across the street and towards the wood yard. They come across the street from the industrial area, and then they go through the train tracks and, you know, circulate around by the garbage facility there. And then there was the gopher. He was kicking around. He actually ran right by my feet. And then I had 3 raccoons show up. So it was all kinds of wildlife going on there. What's the story on this coyote over here? He's not really afraid of me. So now he's sitting here, and it looks like, I don't know, maybe he's trying to tell me he's hungry. He's not really trying to go away. And then he just came and he sat down here and he started eating here. And I don't know if he found a rat or something, but yeah, I know these things are pretty smart. I just kind of get that. I don't know too much about them, but you know, I know they got their little bit of tricks. Some feral cats here, so there's a lot of rats just coming over from the garbage facility over beside the wood yard. I'm just down like 2 doors down from the wood yard. I don't know what he's doing, but if he was eating a rat, then he should have been munching on that for a while. Look, yeah, he's got something in his mouth. Yeah, there he goes. What he was chewing on here was, I guess, peanut punch. I'm just gonna see if I could see anything else. Yeah, now you could see I'm sweating. I don't like the heat. The heat doesn't go well with me, even though I originate from the islands. I was born here, but my parents are from Trinidad and Tobago. I don't like the heat and the humidity. And what I find with the weather, not only for work and working with the firewood and being outside, but also as a fisherman and a boater, I find that the weather's crap for most of the year. And even when it's a sunny day for boating, you got to check your wind speed. If you're going out on the big lakes anyway, we got Lake Ontario and then Lake Simcoe, which is bigger than the city of Toronto, and they can get pretty choppy when the wind is up. And those are my closest options, and I try not to go there. I try to get out of town, but yeah, even the weather's bad then. But what I find is you have winter, which is cold and wet and snow, and then you have spring, which comes around, there's rain, and then it's a lot of cool times, but it's also very windy. And even for boating, for the fishing, I find that most of the wind comes from the northeast for like a good month. So even though you can get out, there's not much you can do with the wind. I would be going in Lake Ontario in the downtown area and downtown core around Toronto Islands. And you have the east wind that really screws up the fishing. So after all that turbulent weather in the spring passes, then next thing you know, all of a sudden it's just too hot, and it's too hot to work outside. So the weather is really annoying here. We get some of the lake effect weather, and I think we're on the better side of Lake Ontario being on the North Shore. I find that a lot of people are complaining about the weather all the time in the Ohio area and the shores of Lake Erie, upstate New York, western New York, everything below Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. So it's not a fun time of year as much as it's nice. It's a little cool at night now, but then eventually even it's a little bit too hot at night. But we get a lot of days where it's too hot, and so it gets 30 degrees Celsius up to 33 sometimes, about 80 plus Fahrenheit it gets, and it's just too hot for me, man. And when it's up to that heat, it's humid too, which also kills me. But anyways, I'm here to drop off the log splitter at the repair guy. See it there?
Yeah, but why don't you put a hydraulic hose over there?
That's a return line. That's not high pressure.
No, no. Why don't you put?
Oh, put one on so that it won't shrink, or so
Yeah.
that it won't collapse. Okay, that's a good idea.
Okay. And
Yeah.
if you still, because the core in that pipe is
Yeah.
not. Hi. The core in the pipe is not meant for that.
But this is what they put originally on the machine.
Either you do this, you put a spring coil around it.
Okay.
Okay, so it gives a nice contour. See the walls of the pipe that you had and see the walls of this pipe.
Yeah.
It's a see-through pipe, yes, but the plastic that is used in your original one, where's the original one?
It's gone now.
Okay.
I replaced this a while ago. You have hose? No, eh?
That's what I told you. I told you go to,
There's a
oh.
place there called S&T.
okay,
Yeah.
S and T.
Yeah. And then what about this? Because this is not retracting. This, I replaced this already.
Okay.
So this is only a couple years old.
Hmm. I'll have to take a look at that, no problem.
Yeah.
As long as you promise me to come and pick it up this evening.
Yeah. Okay, so I got the log splitter back, and there wasn't really much of a problem with it. All it is the valve. When the valve handle retracts, it goes all the way back instead of clicking just before going all the way back. And the fact that it was all the way back, that's what stopped the hose, that's what stopped the pull cord from going in. It basically locked up the motor. So all that was is flip the thing back into place, and that's about it. As for the hose, I did buy the hose with the cross hatching in it to give it rigidity, but the problem is there's a little bit too much pressure even though it's a low pressure hose. So basically I have to go get another hose that has the metal coil spring in it, and the cross hatching inside the hose that I already have, that's not strong enough. So I guess I'll just do it myself. It'll be a little messy, but don't want to pay another few bucks to go to the guy just to do a few minutes work on it. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Like, subscribe, share, comment, and all that good stuff. See you next time.